Okay, this is video 21, and we are learning how to import a Megascan 3D object into Lumion. Okay, so to finish this, we're going to save this file as a target file. So I'm going to press Control S on the keyboard, and I'm going to go here to my target file, press Save, and I'm going to verify that this is set to 32 bits. Press OK. Now while that's saving, I'll go check our progress in Lumion. And the albedo map has been imported. But you can see how it's glossy. So the gloss map, I guess I probably should review PBR materials. Yeah, let's just go over all the PBR materials. So your texture settings, right? You have a lot of texture settings for materials when you're working in the 3D world, right? You have an albedo, which is your color map. Some other common ones are the gloss, the normal, the displacement, ambient occlusion, roughness, but there's a whole bunch of these, right? So these maps all tell the computer what to do with this texture. Right, so the first one is the color map. So that's pretty self-explanatory. That's the color. The displacement is going to tell the computer how to displace the geometry. So it's going to add depth to your object. The gloss map tells the computer how shiny or reflective your object is. The normal map adds in fine details. So it adds in the fine detail shadows. The roughness is an inversion of the gloss map. So it also tells the computer it also tells it how reflective your object should be. It just depends on which method or rendering engine you're using, whether or not you use a roughness map or a gloss map. So those are the most common material maps. So when I import this albedo, Lumion automatically created a normal file, which in my opinion is a huge drawback to Lumion material editing. It's great that it makes it, but it should allow me the option to let me tell Lumion whether or not I want this, because it took a lot of time to create this and I don't want it, right? So I'm going to replace this with the targa file that we just created. So our targa file is made up of the normal map plus the gloss map in the alpha channel. So we're getting 2 layers of information in one file. So let's import that object and see what it does. Again, I'm probably going through this pretty fast. So if you want to watch Nuno Silva's video, he'll probably go through it slower and explain some of the finer details here. Okay, so you can see first off how it's not reflective. One thing I did forget to do in Photoshop is to invert the green channel. So let me invert this green channel. Okay, I press Control-I to invert that. Now I'm going to save it. And it's saving this targa file. Now I'm going to pause this and reload that into Lumion. Okay, now the shadows are correct. You can see that we just got a ton of detail in our object, right? Even though the actual file wasn't super